Tough school for the Scandici passes. Andropova certainly has not had a bad game, and she is still incredibly young out there. Andropova's 22 years of age, and already achieving so much. Block reach of 305 centimeters. Again, that's going to be important early on here against Zhu Ting. So far with a very fast float serve. It's a good one. But to the middle, Carroll is picked up. Zhu Ting. And that is part of the DNA of Emoko. There's just nothing wrong. Kolosh sliding underneath the ball beautifully. Zhu Ting, fast feet, fast arm. They can score from anywhere, in any situation. And that makes them a real pain. But, this one eventually, we've seen a couple of tosses not quite been there in the Clover. Could easily serve this team into a 3 or 4 point lead. This is one weapon they really have. It's a great serve, and that's exactly what she's trying to do. It's a bullet from Andropova. You're talking about somebody at 2 meters tall with a spike reach of 3.35 who can just serve almost downwards. And even Gabi, one of the very best passers in the world, struggling with that one. And Gabi struggling with it again, passing. Can Zhu Ting hit her way out of system? She's looking for hands. And Emoko, it's so tough for Scandici. It's so good for Emoko. What a set that is. It's on the money. And Bosch gives it the old pump, because she knows that's an unbelievable set from her to find Zhu Ting, and Zhu Ting puts it away. This team are unbelievable. That toss is just a little bit too far in front of Isabel. So she just chases after it, and her arm can't quite come through and get over the top of it. Runnings still in at the moment for Benjamin. Sorry, not happy with that serve though, but there is maybe an error from Kiri Keller. Okay, Scandici. They take a 2 point lead. Gaspari's still not happy with the serve. Very central onto Gabi, it was perfect. They could run the middle, and Keller's just over-rotated on that one. Looking for the deep 1-5 on Zhu Ting to try and take her out of the offense. Maybe Ruddin's not quite as comfortable serving to that area. Zhu Ting serving that real flat serve with not much venom on it, but still very difficult to play against her, but puts one away. Nice swing from the captain. Is this the set where we see Scandici start to stake a real claim? There's not enough height on that from Heck. She was balanced and everything's looking inside the court. So if she does get a touch, it's going that way. Conegliano having to get stuck in. She goes on the slide. They may have missed the previous one, but this time she makes no mistake. Kolosh happy to give former Navarra middle the ball back. Big part of the Italian national team for a long time, but there at the moment, Danesi, Far, and Libyan, the three that went to the Olympic Games. We'll see what happens in VNL. Akalor won't be far away either. She's incredibly high. You'll be able to see this here. The pass is getting back in from Scandici. Flying fast. Zhu Ting was impressed. Very impressed. Nice shot from our director. Secrets. Santorelli, who's he setting up to try and make a play on here? Rena's getting a lot of the ball, but she's just fighting the ball in. Herbert's looking to score. Zhu Ting is there again, but Gabi didn't fancy going towards Steve Tutton there from the FIVB and playing that ball. High play, managing the risk and just giving a free ball this time. Gabi to the middle, Nwakalo looking to score again. Hack stays on the floor this time as well. Ognjenovic gets her feet round the ball beautifully. Rudin still can't score. Now they have to buy their opportunity. They have to be patient for it. And it's Hack that does put the ball away. 2 times in that rally, they gave 3 balls to Scandicci, and Scandicci couldn't score. They build through the rally. When they do get a chance, they do take it through Hack. Nwakalo getting set again. Ognjenovic is finding some real joy through the middle, but when they do get dug and they are in rhythm, it comes back with a vengeance. Zhu Ting is at it again. Absolute pass is having very quick, has to go to the outside. He's not really happy with that, just gets underneath it. Zhu Ting can score from anywhere. Santarelli loving it. This is exactly why he's brought Zhu Ting into this team. Between Zhu Ting and Gabi, they can score from anywhere. We've also seen it get a little bit of turn on that sort of ball from that set from behind from position 6, which is very difficult. Gabi does make errors, she is human. Not difficult to believe that with her performance over the past couple of days. They're back to 8 all of the same. Gabi passes the 3, it's a good set, potentially just a little bit too quick, but as we saw earlier, that ball coming into 3 is very important on that play because it means that the block has to step. If it's on a good enough height, instead it can really flick it back or use the middle. If that ball goes too straight, it's very difficult to use the middle. And end up going to position 4. Great set from Volosh. Stays so stable with the upper body, the hands go to work and just gives the perfect set to Hack. She really has delivered the goods to the Swedish opposite here this evening with a great tempo. And again, when that pass just isn't quite there, they have the weapons on the wings to make sure that no team gets past through the middle. Ognjenovic back to Antropova. And it's Zhu Ting again, who's turning into a shining star in this performance from Amoko, scoring, passing well, and making blocks. Again, Antropova can't turn that ball from there. Zhu Ting is waiting for it. It takes out Sarah Farr. Santarelli's not too happy. Scandicci are still firing. This is a much better performance from them. Finally, there's an error from Zhu Ting. Brilliant from Antropova. Zhu Ting under pressure again from Antropova's serve. Tip over the top, Castillo is there. It's a good read from it. Antropova turns the ball enough off of the hands to get the rub of the green this time. Just changed direction of the ball. Didn't see that the last time. Smart play. 2-point games opened up again. Antropova serving so flat and so fast. That's why she is one of the best in the world. Finally, Gabi gets a perfect pass on the ball, but we know that Antropova is somebody that can serve Scandicci to glory in this set, and that certainly is happening. She's getting a lot of the ball offensively. She's hitting hands a lot at this moment. Hack. Oh, a little bit spatchy. But into the back corner beautifully. It's a huge point for Emoko, that, because it takes Antropova off of the service line, and it's a side out that Emoko desperately needed. Let's see if it was actually spatchy a little bit. Quite found her serving. This third set, but she's certainly done enough in this game. To pull her weight, but Zhu Cheng has been brilliant. When she's in system, she's got that ball away from the body, so nice. This time off the top of the hands, and Castillo's in a great position, just taking an angle off the side of the block, but deflection, she can't quite get out early enough with the arm to block it off. Antropova's shut down again. Emoko, Conegliano are back all square. Passing slightly off and slightly straight, but Ognjenovic still managing to find the middle on the slide. Carolina, it's a very good set from Ognjenovic to get that ball across the right shoulder. Very difficult set. She's been absolutely superb. Slap from Isabel Hack. She doesn't go away, does she? And what do you do here? Zhu Cheng is on fire. You have Gabi on the wing, and then you have Hack on the pipe. We're not even talking about Kiri Keller on the slide. The amount of options for Volosh is just unbelievable. And as a middle blocker, it must be a very difficult job here to be able to look at Sarah Farr here, number 19, who's going to come in quick, and Gabi on the outside, shooting on the pipe. It goes to the outside. Noakel is trying to get across, but again, the longer that the set is, the faster it goes, and more pressures on the middle blocker to get across. Still interesting enough here. 15-all, Scandicci are right in this ball game. They've started this set superbly. Good serving from Antropova, but you feel like offensively they've just gone quiet as of late. Ognjenovic saw it, but just hits the floor before she can squeeze her hand underneath it. Emoko take the lead. They've had to battle for this, and as Santarelli was saying before the game, at times we're going to have to play better than we did yesterday. Scandicci rewarded for their aggression and going after Emoko. That pass is good from running. She's had a good game. And off the block, dug from Di Gennaro. It's a perfect bit of defense. And that ball slowed down off the block. It allows her to get the platform on the ball and just float it into 2.5. Chest bumps all around. Gabi's in the game. Zhu Cheng's in the game. the All-Stars are back in front. Antropova's just drifting in the block, and when she's drifting, she can't penetrate. Gabi will just hit over the shoulder all day long and just hit off the hands.
Piuttosto, se abbiamo preso una scelta di raddoppiare sulla 7 che abbiamo detto che non gioca mai, va bene, hai fatto una scelta, lascia stare e proviamo con la difesa. Primo, secondo, va benissimo, facciamo il side out adesso, non dimenticate, Duca di chiudono costantemente la parallela. E alto i colpi forte, Vai!
Completely right time for a timeout here. Last chance for Scandicci. Hadn't lost a set in the Champions League until this evening. Looking to win this competition for the very first time. Although 2-0 down, 2 points down, 6-5 far in Nawakalo. Both had pretty good games in my opinion, but Far gets across. And this is really problematic. Amoko figuring this out. Serve on, Herberts gets the ball back again. If you start passing to 2.5, the middle blocker should step towards 2.5, open up the gap in the seam. But Herberts again with a perfect play. This time at Gabi's pinching in and helping. It means she has to drift. De Janeiro, you be careful down there. One of the very best to ever do it. Almost. Give her another half a metre towards the court and she would have got that. To the middle, Nawakalo. Zhu Ting is there again. Amoko just haven't looked like losing all evening, have they? Yes, they were 2 or 3 behind, but Zhu Ting is scoring. Gabi is now getting into the game. We haven't spoken about her as much as we possibly could, I don't think. But Hack has been superb. It really is a tough nut to crack, this Amoko side. And Scandicci have had a good crack at it this evening, but it looks like they're going to come up short. Gabi quick, again with Zhu Ting on the outside scoring so freely. You still can't commit to chuck 2 up on her. You have to be aware of the middle, the pipe, and then you've got Hack as well. It's impossible to play against when it's functioning like it is now. There's just too much firepower in every position, and that pass has just gone from Scandicci. Same in that first set where Herberts just lost the pass for a short period of time. She's had a good game. I think Scandicci have had a good game for large parts of it. I don't think it's been too bad at all. I just think that Amoko are on a completely different level than anybody else on this planet right now. Shooting 13.73% efficiency. I thought she had more than that. The difference is, though, is that when you've got 3, 4, 5 point scorers, it's perfect. You can distribute the ball equally amongst them and they can all get involved in the action, and then the opposition blockers have no idea what's coming their way. Hack was running hot earlier on, got a lot of the ball as we've gone on. Zhu Ting has got more of the ball as she's running hot as well, but somebody's not playing that well. You've still got a couple of Olympic gold medalists you can feed the ball to, or you've got Isabel Hack, or you've got Gabi shooting. There you go. But whatever happens, that percentage now that's gone down from Zhu Ting, it's some effort from her this evening. Just over, pushing a little bit more with the left hand. A double. De Janeiro just creates angles, and it's absolutely sensational. Her whole back's turned, and she can just play the ball from deep left. It's not easy to track that deep one and put it in like that. Hack. Good night, see you later. If it's not Ju Ting, it's Isabel Hack. Well, change here as Far goes off, and Seki comes in just to serve and play position 5, the second setter, and that might be all she does. Very polite serve coming off the bench there from Seki. Rollins won't have too many easier ones than that this evening. Okay, this is the moment. Antropova back to serve. You think now is the time for Scandici. She's a phenomenal server. She's one of the best server in the Challenge Cup. Is another big serve, but Gabi is equal to it. And you would think that is the big moment of this third set. Antropova absolutely obliterates that ball, but Gabi just relaxes the shoulders, extends the arms, absorbs it. And look at that. De Gennaro gives Gabi the U. That was all you, she says. And it is just the perfect team. Castillo hasn't had much to do, and she's fumbled in. Scandici from an early lead are going to fall short here, but they can be incredibly proud of themselves this season in the Champions League. They might turn it round. But Antropova not on the service line because of that side out. And there is Hack, who's been somewhat quiet in this set compared to others. Serving Amoko on to match point. It's Hack to serve for the Champions League. The crowd on their feet here. Rollins picks out De Gennaro. They're going to have multiple opportunities. Hack! But Castillo is there. To the right side, Antropova! And it's Amoko Conegliano that go back to back in the CV Champions League. And they've done it in emphatic fashion. They are the almost invincibles, just losing one match the entire season, but they have won the absolute lot. Club World Champions, Italian League champions, Super League winners, Cup winners, and now they are the champions of Europe for a third time. A special group of players, a special team performed this evening, and they thoroughly deserve to be the champions of Europe. For Kiri Keller, it's her second goal. She's in tears. Volosh has been sensational. A third gold for her, but what a team. Monica De Gennaro, you could talk about them all, but the winner of the Champions League here in Istanbul for 2025 is Amoko Conegliano, and they have won the absolute lot this season. We will not see many better teams than this. They can celebrate a perfect season, and for Santarelli, it's another step towards coaching greatness.